Hello, hello. I had my mic muted. Whoops. Hello. Different angle today. Different angle. How's it going? Hi, Cadence. Oh my gosh. It says joined. I had to acknowledge. I'll give it a second. Let some people filter in here. Wait till chat kind of starts moving, and then we'll be good. Yeah, I got Jamie with me today for today's stream. It should be interesting. I'll explain it once we get a little bit of time in. What's up, Tanner? How's it going? Just realized I have to like cover my chat so you can even see it right now because the desk, like, it's white on white. Because you're. What's up, Ramirez? What's going on, man? How you doing? Just got back from a go-kart dirt track race. That's insane. All right. I'm only gonna have one earbud in so I can hear alerts. For this, this is a test, so we'll see how it goes. Doing pretty good. Just chilling bed, dude. Someone lost their tire. That's insane. Are you guys ready? Are you all ready? Maybe KB will show up. This dude. Text on screen is a little difficult to read. Yeah, it'll change here in a second. That's what I was saying. Is like you have to like hold it, but this isn't gonna be the normal cam setup, so don't worry. Okay. Let me cut the music. I'll do a little bit of a intro, a little bit. Let's see. Where is this? Okay. And remove. Yeah, okay. Properties. I need to fix the chat box real quick. Give me a second. Maybe it'll reload it. Properties. Oh no, Royal. That's funny. That's why I kept it in my ear. Doing the fart thing. Great comedy. His go-to. All right. Cool. The orange cream ghost is delicious. I told you. I told you, man. All right, so something different today. Jamie had another great idea. So, again, this is all her. Let me set my mic real quick. I'm having to plate my mic different today, so tighten it before we get started. Ghost knows how to make these flavors. They also know how to sell to Dr. Pepper. All right, so Jamie likes to watch. Usually, this is on in the living room. Jamie likes to watch. I'm waiting for the dude who thinks he has a massive. Dude is revving his engine right now. God, it's awful. Oh, hi, Chandler. A lot. That is true. Okay, so I'm gonna say this again. because the dude's not revving his engine outside our window. Jamie likes to watch these "Am I the Asshole" videos on YouTube. So we're gonna sit down, we're gonna chat. She's gonna give us a couple of stories. She hasn't spoiled them for me yet. So, and I have chat up on the main screen. It'll have a different view here in a second, but we're gonna try this out. Mess with audio a lot beforehand. So you'll have to excuse us if it's a little off. It'll get better. But first time trying this. So I'm going to switch over to where Jamie's on here and you guys can say hi and she can say hello. You ready? Ready? Ready, honey? Cool. Yep. Got the other camera up and chat is flipped in the middle for some reason. Transform, flip, horizontal. There we go. Miss Dime. Miss Dime. Yeah, it's right there. Yeah, this one. This is the YouTube chat, the Twitch chat, and the Kick chat, and then this is the TikTok. Yeah, she has a mic. Can you not hear it? Yeah, I'm trying to get her to project her voice. No, it's on. Can't hear. Hold on. Let me see your phone. I can see the audio, so it's definitely there. But we're gonna see here in a second if you're lying to me or not. Her mic is muted. No, it's not. I'm looking at it. They're they're trolling hard or it wanted to be weird again. Let's see. All right, you want to say something? Okay, I had myself muted so I could hear myself. Oops. Yeah, there's gonna be a loop if I do it like that. Now we hear no one. I see her mic. I promise. It might make it weird, but let's see. Main upper. Huh? Echo, echo, echo. Oh my god, no. Main screen, top screen? Yeah. So whenever now it's just her on screen. But whenever she talks, this starts moving. So it should be fine. Let me yeah, I don't know. Let's see. So wave mic. Okay. Put it in the middle. Wave mic is your mic, right? Yes. Actually, I think I know what happened. We're problem solving somewhat. Audio 1. Let me listen to the. She could just scream. Let me. Where is this setting? Oh, it's right in front of me. So monitor off. Oh, I know what it is. Okay, so I had these right here unchecked, and I need it checked here. Because I have. It works. Yeah. So I have our audio recording on separate tracks for like a video part of it. I think you got it. Okay, sweet. All right.
Okay.
Now, okay, how does she and everything sound? It sounds pretty good to me.
Okay.
All right. So I'll explain this a little bit again, just to round it back a little bit. Echo sorta, yeah. Uh, it's like at the same time as my voice. I don't know if hers picking up. No, it does. It's because it's heard through two things. Yeah. So even with me talking like this, it does that. That's what I was recognizing it before. Mm,
The one.
just well, we can try it. Yeah. We're gonna try and see if we can just use the one. Nevertheless, it works. Me. Let me see where I want to put this real quick. We'll get into it, I guess, after I fix this thing. Let's see, face cam. And then I can probably just get it to where it's between the both of us and then we can talk and then it'll be better.
Even if you have the two cameras and it shows like your face,
Mm-hmm.
if the mic can be somewhere in the middle, I can try to enunciate.
Okay.
If you want to try that.
Yeah, we can try it. I need to get better mics because this is not it. Okay. What am I trying to do here?
Did Cadence leave?
No, why?
Oh, because it just says I'm Jamie joined.
Yeah, it says whoever joined. Let me unzoom this.
I keep thinking it.
Really?
Yeah.
Maybe I can turn the gain up. Now? Does that work? You gonna say something?
Oh, sorry. That was my cue.
Yeah, I mean, it seems like it works.
Okay.
Let me listen to it real quick.
Okay.
So, wave mic mod. Yeah. Ramirez, how's it sound? Hi guys, I'm Dime. What's up, Vent? We're testing out something with Jamie. We're trying to do some stuff. Sounds good? Okay, sweet. I'm going to potentially set the camera up a little different too, since we're only using one. That way we can get where we need it. So this one down.
Remember, my drink is right in front of you. I don't
I know.
want you to spill that on your stuff.
Yeah, I'm not spilling it. So this one. I had too many phones on the desk. There's 3 phones. All right, so we're gonna try maybe this. I'm throwing you guys around. I'm sorry. Oh, now I'm gone. I'm dead.
What'd you do?
I switched screens. Oh, this is probably a lot better.
This is what I was saying when I was telling you how we could sit in the first place.
That is true. Oh, can we both sit on that, you think? I don't know. That seems like a lot.
Back would probably be better in this.
Yeah, true.
Just with like your injuries and stuff like this.
Yeah.
Because I had no. That's why I said I'm gonna end up like a
Question mark.
just, like going into myself.
All right, let's see. like I said, first time setting this up for us, so there's going to be some kinks. It's not always 100%. If you've been around here long enough for my stuff, you know that.
Jesus.
What?
Ava sent me like 5 messages.
Damn, what is she talking about? Oh.
She said, "Hi, May. Me and Cadence are both watching. I'm on YouTube."
That's.
Don't know if you're fine with, because
Put your hand on the camera for a Lamar Jackson edit. Oh my god. What does that even mean? What's up?
they're just being silly.
Oh. Okay, let's see if that stays. Okay, yeah, it's not bad. All right. So I'm trying to get it where we're like both kind of focused in. Dude, my tattoo is shiny today. Holy. Turn this down. Oh, it's not what I want. Okay. Now that we finally got it fixed. So Jamie and I, hold on, let me point at you. Okay, that's who I'm talking to. You guys are right there. So oh look.
Ava?
So Jamie, I'm doing this story again for the 3rd time. Hold on, let me take a sip of my Diet Coke. 1 second. Oh, sorry. So Jamie likes to play YouTube videos on the TV in the living room. Most of the time when I walk in there, I'm catching the tail end of some crazy story on Reddit from Am I the Asshole? So she had this idea, much like the cooking one, to sit down, read me some stories. You guys can hear some reactions. We're going to talk about it. We usually agree on something. Some things we disagree, so you never know. We are going to do some of those. And we got chat along on the side down here. Let me see if I can point right there.
Jaymi. I get that a lot. It's supposed to be the feminine version of James.
Jay. Yep, that's it. You got it, Royal. Got it. All right, so she's gonna read me some stories. You guys let me know at any point. We got you guys on the main screen so we can both read while we're doing this, and it should be interesting. She hasn't spoiled any of them for me, so it's gonna be a fun time. You have anything that you want to? Are you excited for anyone particular for me to hear?
Not any one particular. I know there's certain ones where you're gonna be like, "Oh," just by the title.
Okay.
Also, just to everyone else, I am dyslexic, so
Yeah, cut her some slack. Cut her some slack on the reading.
I don't read aloud for this reason, and I might stutter. So sorry, but he wanted to be surprised. And usually, when I'm listening to it, it is him coming in on the tail end and turning and going,
What?
"Hey,
What just happened?
So yeah, I have a few picked out, and then maybe I can scroll through like the feed and point some out to you. I know there's gonna be some where we maybe might have different opinions, but yeah.
Okay. Well, I guess we can start with the most tame one that you have. How many do you have?
I want to say I have under 10. Hold on.
Under 10?
Yeah, let me see.
Okay. Yeah, I tasked Jamie with finding some.
6,
So
8, 9, 10, 11.
11? Okay.
Yeah.
This should be great.
But one of them I don't think I can read because of TikTok's rules, or if I do, I have to like really fix it.
Okay.
Because like I don't think I can.
Oh.
With TikTok.
Well, I don't think. Yeah, it might not matter. I mean, it depends on how, I guess, rapidly you're doing it, like repetitively. Well, yeah, we'll start with the most relaxed one that you have out of the 11.
So this one has 2,000 ish upvotes.
Okay.
It was posted 4 months ago. Am I the asshole for kicking my best man out of my wedding minutes before the ceremony?
Okay. Do we want to like? Have you read the story?
I've skimmed through
Okay.
majority of them to kind of get a gist to see if it's even something
Okay. So
interesting.
I want to guess. I want to guess what happened. So she she kicked the best man out.
I 29 male just
Okay. Okay. He
so he yeah
yeah
he kicked his best man
he
out
kicked his
minutes
best man
before.
out. I'm going to assume that there was a pregame to some point. How old is he?
He's 29.
29. Okay. Yeah, that's still like pregame age. I so I'm gonna guess that his friends like pre-gamed without him or something, and he was too focused on the fact he's actually getting married, and then didn't want to be like party guy because he's trying to settle down. He's probably like the first in his friend group, and the dude starts acting crazy, and the guy's like, I'm just not gonna have it. Like it's probably a long-standing thing. So go ahead and read it. What's the story?
I 29 male just got married to the love of my life, Sarah 27 female. And while it was the happiest day of my life, it almost got ruined by my now ex best friend and best man, Jake 30 male. Jake and I have been best friends since high school. He was like a brother to me, so of course I made him my best man. Biggest mistake of my life. It started with small, annoying comments. Every time wedding planning came up, Jake would roll his eyes and say things like, Bro, you sure you want to do this? She's gonna have you on a leash. Or enjoy your last days of freedom. Soon it's just yes, dear, for the rest of your life. At first, I laughed it off, but then he started talking about Sarah, saying she was too serious, too controlling, and that she wasn't the fun type, which is complete bullshit. Sarah's the most supportive, chill person ever. I should have cut him off then, but I thought maybe he's just acting out because he's scared of losing his drinking buddy. I was so wrong. Jake planned my bachelor party, and I gave him one rule: no strippers. Not because Sarah wouldn't allow it, she literally didn't care, but because I don't like that stuff. It's just not my vibe. So, of course, what does Jake do? He books not one, not two, but four strippers. The worst part, he paid one of them extra to try and sit on my lap. When I pushed her away and said I wasn't interested, he burst out laughing and yelled, Oh my God, you're already whipped. You're so done for. That's terrible.
Oh my god. Is that it?
No.
That's not it?
No,
Oh god.
I was fuming. I left my own party early. The next morning he texted me, Damn man, you really are a married guy already. RIP to your balls. At that point, I knew something was off. Fast forward to the wedding day, everything was going smoothly. Until 30 minutes before the ceremony, I was in the groom's suite, nervous, but happy. When my brother stormed in, looking like he was about to punch someone, he threw his phone at me and said, Read this right now. It was a group chat Jake made with my groomsman. And in it, Jake had sent these texts. $100 says he backs out. Anyone want to bet? Dude is making the biggest mistake of his life. If he actually goes through with it, I give it a year before she takes half his shit. Can't believe my boy is going out like this, RIP. My hands were shaking. I felt like I'd been punched in the gut. This wasn't a joke. This was supposed to be my best friend, betting against my marriage on my wedding day. I saw red. I stormed out, found Jake, and said, Get the fuck out. He laughed and said, Dude, chill. It's just a joke. I got in his face and said, No, you don't get to stand next to me at the altar and pretend to support me while you're literally betting on my marriage failing. You're done. Get out. His face changed. He got pissed. Wow, really? Over some text? You seriously turned into the biggest pussy since getting with her. That was it. My brother and another groomsman grabbed him and dragged his ass out. I walked back into the suite, took a deep breath, and married the love of my life. And guess what? It was perfect. Sarah didn't find out until after the honeymoon. When I showed her the text, she just looked at me, smiled, and said, That's why I married you. Now, mutual friends are saying I overreacted and should have just let it go. Even Jake texted me, wow, dude, can't believe you'd throw away 15 years of friendship over this. Hope it was worth it. And you know what? It was. So am I the asshole? Overall vote was not the asshole, obviously.
Jesus. So I was kind of right.
Kind of.
It wasn't. It had to do with drinking. He does seem like the guy that's like the first in his friend group.
Age difference between him and Jake.
What is it? How long has he been friends? 15 years?
Best friends since high school?
Whoa, so there's a 9-year difference?
Yeah. Oh no, 1.
Okay, 1 year difference. I was like, there is no way is there a 9-year difference. Because that would be like super questionable. Oh, okay, you're good.
30 and acting like he's 19 in community college.
Yeah, that's insane. I was semi right. I definitely think the guy is not the asshole.
No.
Because it's one thing if it's like, haha, don't get divorced one time. It's another thing if your homie has ordered you 4 strippers, paid one to sit on your lap, is being like you're whipped, and then also getting a group text together. That's yeah. That guy's the asshole for sure. Oh my god.
What did I join into? Hi,
Yeah.
Coven.
Hi, Coven. Jamie's reading Am I the Asshole stories, and we're listening to him. What do you think? Asshole?
I don't
Or not
think
asshole?
the asshole. No. If someone was in a group chat saying that we were gonna get divorced, I would hope you would tell
Oh
them to
god,
get
I would
out.
tell them to leave.
That's horrible. Also because like they have such a long-standing friendship. Also, like, has this happened in the past with previous girlfriends?
Has that guy always been a D1 hater?
Like,
oh my god.
There's so many other ways to approach it too. If it was, are you sure that like you?
I don't. Did he say you have a relationship?
No.
So maybe it was like it could have been a spur of the moment thing. I'm gonna give him the benefit of the doubt and say that it wasn't. Jacob, thank you for the follow, by the way. Yeah, sounds like his homie's in love with. He's
sounds like Jake's in love with it.
He literally quadrupled down.
Yeah. He went from ignoring what he wanted at the bachelor party, also making a group chat.
I forgot about that part.
Yeah.
He didn't. Yeah, the bachelor party
specifically said, I don't want any strip.
He got the one thing the dude did want.
Now it's really common for guys to just, or people have been doing like bachelor and bachelorette parties together.
Yeah.
That's been more of a thing.
Well, that would be fun.
Yeah.
I mean, because I guess it depends on the kind of wedding you're doing, right? Like,
just personally, it's just personally what you want together.
Yeah, but like if we had a thing where it was like a party beforehand, isn't there at some point a party? Like, is it after you get married?
Reception?
Yeah. Is that it?
Yes.
It's been forever since I've been to a wedding, obviously. Yeah, reception. I mean, could you just skip the reception? You just have a party, you have the reception beforehand?
Well, you have the bachelor and bachelorette party before to like,
yeah, but if that's like your thing, basically
party, so it's like your best man.
Oh, okay.
Like the groomsmen, bridesmaids, all of them. Okay. So it's like your closest friends, and then the reception is like all your friends and family.
Okay, that makes sense.
You probably don't know any of this either because we don't want a wedding.
Yeah, we don't elope. We don't want a classic normal wedding. We want to elope. So that's our go-to. Yeah. So asshole in the end. The other guy. Yeah. The other guy. Yeah, the other guy, massive. Like, oh my god. If there would have been one where it was, am I the asshole for getting my friend a stripper? 4 strippers. When he said none, then yes, asshole. Because
I think that his wife. Yeah.
Yeah, that's crazy. Okay. What's the next one?
The title is just Am I the Asshole?
Okay.
It's from 3 months ago. It has 118 upvotes. Relatively short. So my fiance and I have been together for 2 years. We have an 8-month-old son together. Both first-time parents. I have our son full time while he goes to work. My fiance just started a new job 3 days ago. Super easygoing job. Last night, after I had picked him up from work, he completely ignored our son. He said he needed to relax and sat down on the couch scrolling on TikTok for hours, saying that he is too tired to spend time with our son and I. Around midnight, I asked if he could turn the living room light off so I can save money for the electricity since I'm the one paying the bills. I work from home, and he completely ignored me again. I get up with our son in the middle of the night, take care of him all day, and basically do everything for him: doctor's appointments, basic needs, feeding, etc., all while doing everything around the house. My fiance has been acting like this since 2 months after our son was born. Comes home from work, says he's tired, ignores my son and I, and then goes to bed. My C section was very hard on me, and I had a few major health issues, which took me longer to heal from. I am absolutely drained mentally and physically. I truly am at the end of my rope, feeling like he wants nothing to do with our son. He says I'm overreacting, and we got into an argument for over half an hour. In the heat of the moment, I yelled at him that he doesn't care about our son or me. Then why is he even here? Am I the asshole for wanting him to spend time with our son?
I mean, I don't think so. That's normal.
Our overall vote is not the asshole.
Okay, yeah. I don't think so. I mean, that's normal. I mean, you have to get me off stuff if I'm locked in on something to spend time with you guys, because that's just how my brain works.
Yeah.
So,
But there's a difference from you like
oh no, yeah,
going on for
no,
6 months, just continuing to like it's been 6 months because they have an 8-month-old, and she said he's been doing it since he was 2 months old. And every stage has like different challenges,
Mhm.
you know? Um oh, that was for the last one. But yeah, every stage has different challenges, but you've also not blatantly been like, I'm tired, and walked away when
Oh
I say,
no,
"Would
no,
you
no.
spend time with him?"
Yeah, no. I always get up and do whatever, like, because I'll get locked in on my stuff, or I'll get working on something, and it's been a couple hours, or I'll get into doing something around here. Even like we put up a shelf, or like we moved one from the living room into here, and I was just locked in everything I was doing. She was doing stuff, and then I stopped and played with him because she was like, "Hey, do you mind keeping him entertained?" And you just do that. That's just how that works. Like, yeah, no, she's not the asshole. I don't think.
How do we go from Call of Duty to this
Hey, man, that's just the
girly pop thing?
yeah. When your girlfriend has a cool suggestion, you roll with it. Also, Jacob, thanks for the subscription, brother. Appreciate it.
One of the comments is, "You're not the asshole for wanting him to spend time with his son.
Yeah.
He thinks you got it easy and isn't appreciating what you do. I'm so sorry that you have so much going on and you're feeling the way you are. If you've already talked to your husband about your concerns and he's not changing the pattern, you're going to have to think about your options and what you are and aren't willing to put up with."
I mean, I don't want to get too deep in it, but I had to change becoming a dad. Like, there's stuff I had to work on that you told me about. So, and I worked on it, had to do it for me and for my son in any way that I was going to be a father. So, if you got to do it, you got to do it. You got to change. It's one of the things that you realize after you have kids is like they are solely dependent on their parents. Like, you have to be like kind of an upstanding person, or at least get to some sort of level where you're not just doing what that guy does and go, nah, never mind, pawn it off on the mom. Not cool.
She's working from home.
Okay.
While taking care of him, taking
That's
him
tough.
to what he needs to get done throughout the day,
Mm-hmm.
and taking care of the house. I mean, you saw what I was like on maternity leave.
Yeah, she wouldn't sit down.
No, because I felt like I wasn't doing enough, which I wasn't, and
Nah.
they constantly told me to sit down.
Yeah, she was told by a doctor to go on bed rest and did not go on bed rest.
No, refused, actually.
We wouldn't be able to afford anything if she'd gone on bed rest then. And even after, I mean, during your maternity leave, I worked a lot.
You did.
I worked like multiple 12, 14, 16-hour days if I had to, or took extra shifts or overtime.
Do you remember my OB coming into the room the day after I had Forrest and she was surprised to see me standing?
Yeah. Because, yeah, that's a lot for the mom to handle for sure. I don't even know if she could do any more if she wanted to, if she felt like she wasn't doing it enough, if she was on the opposite side of that.
She also, her C-section was very hard and she had
Yeah.
major health issues. Like,
it's tough to recover from.
yeah.
That's a big recovery.
Yeah. OP is able to talk to her husband.
Yeah, husband.
To find common ground. Maybe I know it's taboo and some women think like, but men go through a version of postpartum too. Like,
I mean, I went through it.
You mourned like us.
Yeah,
things that we can do as a couple and like just with each other. So maybe he's dealing with some form of that or feeling lack of being able to support his family because she seems
I mean,
so much.
I could understand what he would be feeling if like, oh, if it wasn't, because I don't think she said it was a planned thing or unplanned thing. So
she didn't give any of that.
She didn't give any info on that. I mean, Forrest wasn't planned, and there's a lot that comes on both sides of like Jamie having to take the role as a mother, me take the role as a father, and be like, hey, we kind of got to get some stuff in line now. And that's a lot of weight to like carry initially. And then you just adapt to it being a first time parent, especially because Jamie and I didn't come from outstanding beginnings. So we've had to kind of shape this more or less on our own of how we do our parenting style. So I wouldn't stoop to that though. That guy, another one. That guy's the asshole. God dang.
Are you ready for another one?
Yeah.
It's kind of long.
What's the next one? Oh, the other ones were not long?
Mm-mm.
Oh, damn. Okay. All right.
I'm going to try not to slip up on words here because it's really long.
Okay.
Am I the asshole for calling my wife a cheater?
Okay. Wait. I want to guess this one.
Okay.
Oh. It's probably something really small. Is it something small? Would you consider it a small thing that the wife did?
It's not. She didn't like physically do something.
Oh, did she emotionally cheat?
I don't really know how to explain it all because I just like sifted through real quick.
Okay.
So I did like read a bit of it, but she didn't physically do anything with someone. It's more of her actions. Like if you were to treat me this way in front of others, treat me this way in general, but also in front of others.
Okay. Oh. Okay. Yeah, go ahead and read it.
Betrayal, maybe?
Oh, yeah, maybe some sort of betrayal. I'm not sure.
Okay, so my wife went to a movie festival with a few of her coworkers. I was supposed to take my daughter to the museum and then pick her up. The museum was closed, so I took her to the movie festival instead. As we were looking for seats, my wife saw us, invited us over. She was sitting in the middle of her two male coworkers, so she asked me to take the seat behind her. One of the two of her coworkers volunteered to scoot over to allow me to sit next to her. Ever since then, she has been pissed off at me. The moment I try to say anything about the movie, she lashes out at me, asking to not embarrass her before her coworkers by speaking. When all the while she was laughing and chatting with her male coworkers, I made a joke about a scene, whispered it to her, and she lashed out at me again for embarrassing her with my lame jokes. When her coworkers, the ones still next to her, made the same joke, she laughed with him. At one point in the movie, she asked for the explanation of a scene. When I tried to explain it, she shushed me and went on to take the explanation from the coworker instead. Given that he gave the explanation after I was shush, I wasn't really interrupting her. When I came home, I accused her of cheating, not physically, but emotionally cheating on me. She called me names and said I was trying to assassinate her character and that I was talking too much and her coworkers were not comfortable bringing family members, etc. I didn't crash her date. She called us over, mind you. Now, I know that she's not sleeping with him, and I know that she doesn't even have feelings for him, but the way she acted made me feel betrayed and cheated on. Am I the asshole? Edit 1. Too many comments regarding this. I didn't show up unannounced, nor did even my wife accuse me of spying on her. I was supposed to be there, and she knew I'd be there. I was just supposed to be 2 floors below at the museum till the movie was over. Then we were supposed to head home. Edit 2. Please understand that I'm not looking for marriage advice. I just want to know if I was in the wrong for calling her a cheater when she was not. She's still my wife, and I won't stand for people disrespecting my wife. Edit 3. People calling me a doormat, wuss, whatever. Please understand that I don't take any of it lying down, so much so that I believe that I disrespected her more than she did to me throughout the marriage. Edit 4. I have access to all her accounts. She really isn't cheating. She's not too tech savvy to open her own accounts. Edit 5. She didn't do any of those in front of her coworkers. They were staring at the screen. I whispered, that guy came out of an egg. She leaned in and whispered, don't embarrass me in front of my coworkers with your stupid jokes. I heard her. No one else did. Things went on like this. I have ADHD and I talk too much anyway. So if my post felt like she screamed it in front of everyone and insulted me, it wasn't anything like that. Update. Do you want to guess before I read the update?
No, so I got a couple things because I was making all kinds of faces. So it's the wife. It doesn't matter the whole thing. Like, if I feel like people were in the comments trying to say that he showed up unannounced. Why would it matter? They are married. It doesn't matter if the husband shows up unannounced.
They cheating either. She was just being.
No, that definitely hit like a PTSD chord for me. That hit a massive one. Because before I got serially cheated on in a previous relationship, she was acting all exactly like that woman. So I would have been like, save myself the hassle. No, if she's acting like that, plus, why is she going out with 2 male coworkers anyways?
They're going to
like, she has a husband and a kid. Work husbands, both of them.
They were watching a film.
Yeah, so they went to a movie with 2 male coworkers. Movie festival.
A few of her coworkers, and the few coworkers turned out to be 2
coworkers. Yeah, 2 male coworkers. So did it say that she said a few?
I didn't say whether she said.
Okay, if she was like a few, and then she didn't specify as like, because I feel like if there's like 3, 4, 5 people or whatever.
I've gone out to dinner with coworkers.
Yeah.
And there's been guys there, but you knew about it. Also, you were there.
Yeah, most of the time I was there too.
You were invited to go, but had work or would meet us there.
Yeah. So that's fine. But if she said a few and then didn't specify, then that'd be weird for me. That would be red flags for my previous dealings. She sounds like she has a very flirtatious personality, which isn't a bad thing in general, but she should work on that because she's a married mother. Things could change once you marry someone. Yeah. You could say that maybe the group invited her since one of their other friends couldn't go. Maybe.
Oh, Mel.
Yeah. Hi, Mel. Hello.
One of the comments says, I'm sorry to be blunt, but does your wife even like you?
Yeah. There was something that she said.
She said, don't embarrass me.
Yeah, the whole don't embarrass me thing.
Are we talking gossip? We're
We're
reading
doing
Reddit stories.
Reddit stories. Am I the asshole? Reddit stories. So no, there was one part of it where that crossed my mind where I was like, it sounds like she hates him.
It does.
And no. So just no. Okay. So just like you, like even if so I'm not directly like invited, there's usually a way that like it at least comes to me as like a proposition of do you want to go to this thing, or you don't go if I can't go unless I already know these people. And that's great. That works great. But if she was invited by some friends and it was two male coworkers, if I was her, I would have been like, hey, is it cool if my family like, or at least my husband comes and get a babysitter? Something like that. Like include your partner so that you aren't even in a situation. The best way to avoid accusation like that is like don't even be in a situation where it even looks like you could even attempt to do the thing.
One of the comments is, "What the fuck? Are you serious?" And
Yeah.
the other one is, "Yikes."
Yeah, yikes.
And then it gets worse.
It gets worse?
No, and one of the comments says, "And then it gets worse."
Oh, yeah.
Are you ready for the update?
Hold on. Why marry someone if you're not proud to take them out in public?
Yeah, to say you're embarrassed. I mean, it's one thing to be like, "Stop, don't embarrass me."
Yeah.
To turn around and be like, "Don't embarrass me."
Yeah.
And then take something that another man said and laugh
Like,
at
and laugh at it.
husband when he's just saying that.
Having your husband, I think this was it. I think this was the part that pissed me off. Having your husband and your child sit behind you.
Yeah.
When you're right, two male coworkers, it doesn't even look like you're associating with your family. What? You hate your husband. Leave. You're sleeping with both of the dudes.
Facts, though, she'd recommend one of her other coworkers to cheat on their significant other. Yeah.
Yeah, she'd be like, have a little fun. Have a little fun. Yeah, God. No. Okay, what's the update? I went through her phone.
We made up and everything is stable for now.
Whoa. You what?
Every couple has ups and downs in relationships.
Every couple has ups and downs, and your wife's doing it on the two coworkers. Say it with me now. C-U-C-K. C-U-C-K. God damn.
I needed an outside perspective to know whether I was overreacting or if my anger and sadness was justified.
You asked for the outside perspective and then you went, it's fine for now. After you basically watched two dudes dog your wife down with their eyeballs. Now that's a dedicated husband.
Day two.
Oh, day two. Things are ended. I was left. She took all the money and the kid and...
Thank you for all your responses, except for the people who think I made this up. That's just stupid. Just know any fight would look wrong when heard from just one side of the story. All marriages have fights.
Bro, the wife's side is on OnlyFans for $3.99 a month. God. No.
It wasn't a call for help or relationship advice. Just wanted to know if the cheater label was a bit extreme or not.
One toe dip in the water away from cheating. She's a couple drinks and you're not there away from cheating.
I'm the asshole for calling her a cheater. I'm 100% certain she isn't cheating on me. If I even had a bit of a reasonable suspicion, I would be investigating instead of wondering if I'm the asshole. But this post took way too much of my time and devolved into calling and saying shit about me and my family. None of you know me or my wife or what kind of dynamics our marriage has or what kind of people we are. To assume you wouldn't know if she's cheating on you, she isn't. Wasn't even the question whether she was cheating on me or not. I'm turning off the notifications on this post. Thank you for your advice and time. Made me feel good to know that I didn't overreact. The end.
He underreacted, if anything. I mean, the label might have been, depending on your definition, a slight overreact. But I think he underreacted to literally everything that happened to him.
poor guy has a spouse who doesn't even like him and he wants to keep his head in the sand.
Yep.
Yeah.
Yeah. God. That's definitely okay, definitely not the asshole, but definitely should have stated what he was asking for. Yeah, like he's whipped and or enjoys it. There's a million different angles that you could take with this. Bro found a new category midway through his sense of urgency and this post. That's insane. Good God. What? How long ago was that one posted?
5 months ago.
5 months ago. I hope he's. I was gonna say I hope he's divorced, but it sounds like this guy is gonna get his everything, shirt off his back, taken. Good. Jesus. All right, you got another one? Wait, what do you think? Not the asshole.
I think he's stupid. I don't think he's the asshole. I hope he's doing better. I don't think he knows what better is.
Yeah, I mean, God, whatever.
Also, when you're opening up a can of like, you're saying something that your spouse did.
Yeah.
It's only from your side. But when you flat out say, this is what she did, Senpai joined. I didn't know my cat joined. He's back from the grave.
Oh my God.
I had a cat named Senpai. He passed away.
Oh.
Anyways, he's just, he doesn't want to see any problems in the marriage, and then he got defensive, and then he was like, oh, okay, I don't want to hear any of this.
It got a little too close to home, I think, for him.
Yeah.
And he wanted to skip the realization part and go straight to the delusion.
Yeah.
That unfortunate. That I hope he's doing better, and I hope better looks like he's got custody and the mom is doing what she was doing anyways. Good God. Okay,
so this one isn't on the Am I an Asshole thread. It's Ask Men Advice, but I saw this and I thought maybe you would have an opinion.
Okay.
Because it's gym related.
Oh, gym related. Okay.
Yeah.
All right. I'm listening.
Hold on. I want to sip my tea.
Okay. Do you want to solo talk to chat for a second? You can give him a lead up. You can give him a lead up. I gotta grab a drink. I'm done with this one. It's okay. Guys, be nice to her. Okay. Talk to her in chat. Keep her entertained. Watch my girlfriend for a second, please. You guys just be nice to her. Yeah. I'm gonna grab it.
They are.
Do I know where they are? Yeah, they're in the pantry on the left side.
No.
The little.
Those are Chandler's in the bag.
No, not in the in the. I don't know what it's called.
Okay. Well, if you find them, I would like a cookie.
Got it.
That's great. Please do more of these. 5 hours of sleep before work. That's like what you do.
We're not done, Royal. Don't worry.
I think he's going to bed.
What?
Yeah.
5 hours sleep before work. Oh, hey, appreciate it. This is definitely an interesting stream. I'm glad you guys are liking it. We'll probably do more like this. I'm gonna have Jamie find more stories.
Meme, what's your tea? It's the Milo sweet tea.
Yeah, ask Jamie questions.
Hi. I guess you can ask me questions. Ava's my sister, if anyone sees that. She's my little sister. That's why she's saying Meme. But yeah, it's just the Mike's like extra, not Mike's, no, Milo's. Extra sweet tea. It's so funny that someone named Senpai joined. I made my own sweet tea, a whole gallon. It's so good. I usually drink a picture in a day. Yeah, so I drink a lot of it too, and he gets on to me about it all the time. I'm sure it was amazing. You found the cookies.
Yeah, I knew where they were at.
Thank you.
Cookie break. Hold on. Yeah, I get onto her for drinking a lot of sweet tea because it's so many grams of sugar. There's a.
Where's Suki? He doesn't let her in here.
Yeah, I don't let her in here. I mean, I guess we can let her in for this. There's a chamomile tea.
Sleepy tea?
I think I like that.
The
We need to
one
get
I
some of
made?
that. Yeah, we need to have some of that. It's been a while. Suki. Suki. I don't know where she's at. Suki.
She's
She's scared. She doesn't know.
Suki. No, she gets good night. Does she use the same amount that girl uses when making Greek Kool-Aid?
Where is she like? She's like.
Here's Suki.
There we go. Cookie break. Oh my god, the entire jar? Yeah. I don't. How much sugar do you put in yours?
Mine?
Yeah.
Might be.
I thought you had one. Is it? You've made some for me before?
Mm-hmm. There's no sugar in it.
Oh. Now where's KB? I don't know. Okay, you got another one?
Mm. I'm chewing.
Okay. Oh, there's KB. You gotta get her to lay down.
We don't have her baby in here, so why would she lay down?
True.
Don't do that. If that falls on me, I'm gonna blame you. Silly. Okay.
All right. Jamie's got another one.
Are you ready?
Hold on.
He said he's been
Okay.
here. I made a move on my gym crush. Did I screw up?
Oh boy.
So I, 26 female, have been crushing hard on this guy at the gym for a couple of months. It all started one day when he walked right up to me and asked about an exercise I was doing and that he was looking for exercises to do. I thought the whole exchange was a bit surprising because this guy was pretty jacked, so I didn't know why he would need me for help. A couple of days later, he walked right up to me again and said he tried the exercise I was doing and it was really good. Then asked if I had any more tips. I gave him a couple of pointers, and then he started asking me where I was from, how long I've been going to this gym, and then he asked for my name, and we shook hands and introduced ourselves. Around a week later, he walked in a bit after me and asked what I was hitting today and if I had plans for the night and asked me what I do for work or if I was in school. That same day, I ended up giving a tip about an exercise. He seemed very appreciative and asked more questions like if I go to the gym on the weekends, what my split was, etc. After obsessing over him with my friends, I had hoped that maybe he might be interested and I wanted to make a move. On Wednesday, he and I were talking, and at the end of the conversation, I very nervously asked, I have a question. Are you single? He looked a little shocked, but he said yes, and then asked if I was too. I said yes. And then he said he would be out of town this weekend, but that we should get a coffee sometime. He opened his contacts in his phone, added my name, and I put my number in. That was 2 days ago, and he never ended up texting me. I also haven't seen him at the gym since then, even though we're usually there at the same time every day. Did I royally fuck this up? Was he creeped out by some girl hitting on him and it made him switch gyms? This guy seems very out of my league, which is what's making me doubt myself. But I also don't think he would have suggested a date and asked for my number if he wasn't interested. I'll get your opinion on this, but there's also more comments.
Okay. Read. Ain't he out of town? Yeah, that was my thought. Was Bob was wanting to see Suki.
Who?
Bob.
Okay, here. Hold that.
Oh, hold on, Bob. 1 second. Suki. There we go. There she is.
In all her glory.
She never stated how old the man was, too.
She never said how old she was. He was.
Yeah.
She's 26.
So there's a chance that he could have been older and maybe he like panicked, said yes, that he was single or something. But he's actually like married and just doesn't wear the ring to the gym. If it was crazy like that. Um, yeah, I mean, maybe he just got cold feet. But I mean, he just stopped going to the gym entirely. That's a bit odd. But all the questions that he was asking were like normal. Like I know some people that come into the gym, not that well, but enough to be like, hey, what are you hitting? Good to see you. Just nice to see the same consistent people.
Yeah.
But that's it. Like I don't go asking for phone numbers. I don't know how that. I don't know.
So someone said he didn't ask all those questions for nothing. Be patient. If he only wanted the gym help, he would have left it at that.
I mean, there's been plenty of times that like the opening thing that I say to like my friend John that I have down south from the gym, I asked him what workout he was doing because it looked tough, and then I was asking him like what he does for work and stuff. I've never asked a woman that because I just know that like women don't want to be approaching the gym, and most time I go in there with a plan for what I'm doing. Maybe her face card is so lethal that he got nervous and is working out the courage. Yeah, now he's doing 15 reps of oh my god, please help me.
One of the comments is he told you he's going out of town. Chill. You'll get laid next week. Approaching a woman in the gym is always risky. Some women don't mind at all, providing you're friendly and polite. Others want to work out in complete solitude.
Yeah, they'll shoot you with their eyes.
Seriously, men think extremely linear. Probably like, gotta take care of the weekend shit, then text the hot girl back on Tuesday so I don't look like a simp for texting immediately when I get back.
I can
He
see
told
that.
you he would be out of town for the weekend, so wait until after the weekend. He might be terrified.
That's fair. I mean, I don't know. You said this one because I might have tips, but I don't think I have it because I don't have experience with that. So I don't know if I have. I mean, I think he probably is just nervous because
I think he's out of town.
I mean, that or out of town or maybe both. So, Bob, am I ever gonna play Schedule One, dude? I've been busy with all kinds of stuff like this. So if it happens when it happens, like every other game. You got another one? Okay.
So this one is from 17 hours ago, 18 hours ago.
18 hours ago.
It has almost 6,000 upvotes.
Dang, in 18 hours?
Yeah.
Dang, okay.
Are you ready?
I'm ready.
Am I the asshole for not lying to my son after he was told his mom cheated on me with his stepdad?
Not lying.
Am I the asshole for not lying to my son after he was told his mom cheated on me with his stepdad? So he like didn't lie for the mom and say, "Oh no, she didn't."
Oh. Oh, okay. What's the story?
When my ex, 30 female, was pregnant with our son, 11 male, she cheated on me and left for another guy. She even tried to put him on the birth certificate, which brought up on DNA testing and a 3-year-long custody battle where she and her now husband did everything to try to take my son from me. Because of the cheating, the attempts to prevent me being in my son's life, and many lies told, even CPS, about me, there's no civil or co-parenting relationship between us. We always sit apart when we're at the same event for our son. We communicate only through an app assigned by the courts. We have third parties handle custody exchanges. That's just the way it has to be. 2 months ago, my ex mother-in-law, who has a rocky relationship with, told our son that his mom cheated on me with his stepdad. Once my son heard this, he brought it up to his mom and told her and his stepdad that he wished he didn't have to speak to them again. He said, and said, and he said his stepdad is not his stepdad anymore. He pulled totally back from them too. My ex mentioned this via the app, and I spoke to our son when he came home with me. We share 50-50 physical custody, so I get a week and she gets a week, and we rotate it that way. Anyway, I talked to my son, and he told me that his mom and stepdad always acted like his stepdad is better than me, and they'd get annoyed that he only called me dad and his stepdad by his first name. And finding out that they had cheated made it so much worse, and it made him really mad. He said that he never liked his stepdad, which I already had some awareness of, and he wished he'd go away now. He was upset his mom would do that and then say the stuff she does about him being a good dad to him and stuff. I told him I didn't want him to dislike or hate anyone because of me, but I wouldn't force him to like or love someone either. I asked how he'd feel about talking to someone to help him with this, and he said he'd be okay with that. So I got him signed up for therapy. He hasn't started yet. My ex quizzed our son the next time he was at her house, and she got mad at me for not lying to our son and denying the cheating. She told me it wasn't fair to use it against her when I never told him. Her mom did, and I didn't want to ruin my relationship with my son over her actions. I got one rather long text message from her, though, through the app. Then she confronted me outside my house when my son was at her house. She told me a good father would have never put our son's best interest before his hurt. I don't think she's right, but I know I'm possibly too close to this to be objective. So, am I the asshole?
Ooh.
How old's the son? He's 11.
Yeah, the son's 11?
Mm-hmm.
Uh, I don't know. Uh, Wait, so, okay. I don't, if he unprompted told his 11-year-old son that his mom had cheated with the stepdad.
But he didn't.
I know. I'm saying if he had done it unprompted, then he would be the asshole for doing it at that age. Because then you're going to cause problems continuous from there. It can be something that's discussed later or never discussed. The fact that the grandma,
Her mom,
yeah, said that, she's the asshole. She can catch a stray one here just off to the side. She's the asshole. But the dad not lying, I don't think he's the asshole.
No.
Because he's just being honest.
You can't really backpedal that.
Yeah, you can't be like, no, and then later, and then be like, Dad, you lied to me.
Yeah.
Because then that's tough. But him saying yes, I mean, if the kid was going to find out at some point, he found out, unfortunately, that way. But his dad didn't lie to him. And I mean, if the kid wants to retaliate to that information by acting the way that he does, I mean, you can't really do anything about it. I mean,
and it's not even really retaliating. It's him having feelings and emotions towards finding out why his parents are no longer together.
Yeah. If I found out that the reason I wasn't with my mom and I had a stepdad was because my mom had cheated, and that it was with that person that we stayed with and was raising me, oh no, I would be the worst child.
Top comment is not the asshole. You are putting your son's best interest first by getting him a therapist that will help him deal with this.
Also true.
She, not you, is putting him through it. Also, I won't just lie to my son because it would make it easier for you to cover up your failures. Isn't an unreasonable stance.
Dang.
Not telling him till he's older, sure. Lying after somebody already told him, that'll make it worse.
Yep. So we had like the same idea there.
Yeah.
Dang. Whew.
OP risks ruining his own relationship with his son if he joins the ranks of those who lie with him. So.
Yeah, no, because if his dad lied, then it'd be like everyone lied to me
Yeah.
on all sides.
Yeah.
And that's not good for a kid. Jeez. Yeah, dad's not the asshole, grandma's the asshole, mom, top asshole in the pyramid there. Holy.
You want another one?
Yeah, we'll do like another two of them.
Okay. Am I the asshole for breaking up with my boyfriend on his birthday?
On his birthday.
On his birthday.
Does it say how old this person is?
She's 21.
Okay.
And her boyfriend is 27.
21 and 27.
Yeah.
Whoa.
Yeah.
I'm gonna guess that the boyfriend had been doing something sneaky behind the. No. I take that back because ain't no way in hell if a 27-year-old is with a 21-year-old, they're gonna be cheating on anybody else unless they're one of those weird dudes that's like, oh, she just turned 18, because you can't get much lower, and I don't see somebody already making that. They've been dating for 4 months. What? And broke up on the birthday? What? This guy had to have done something bad.
I only skimmed through this one and it seemed quite bizarre.
Okay. Yeah, give it a read.
Okay. I, 21 female, have been dating my 27-year-old male boyfriend for about 4 months now. Oh, also, this was posted an hour ago.
This was posted an hour ago?
Posted an hour ago.
Oh my God. Okay. Wait, it was posted. We've been live for 17 minutes. We've been going an hour and 17 minutes right now. So we've been live 17 minutes. If you were here at the beginning, you were here when this post was made. Okay. Let's go.
It started off as something casual at first, but last week he gave me a promise ring. He said that in about a year or so, when he got his shit together, he'd marry me.
Oh, hold on. I'm already picturing what this dude looks like in my head. And it's white trash. 27-year-old gets with a younger woman, probably has nothing going for him. There's probably a whole bunch of little small things that like pile up over time, and then something big comes out. So she's like, on your birthday. And
it's 4 months in though. How many big things can have, like, that's.
There's got to be like a lot of little things really quick and then a big thing. Good God. Oh, he's eager. No, that's bad. He's like, I got the only young one that'll date me, so I better put a ring on it quick and then say I'm going to get my shit together so she hangs around. God. Okay. What happens? Ew.
What he meant by getting his shit together, because I don't really see much wrong with his lifestyle as of much right now. But I digress. Sorry, Suki is chewing on a cord. This is why he doesn't let.
Yeah, she's leaving. Restart this.
Bye. I bet he smells. He probably does, Ava. Let's be honest. It's giving very much gross.
Okay, hold on. All right, start it over.
Like from the beginning?
Yeah.
I, 21 female, have been dating my 27-year-old boyfriend for about 4 months now. It started off as something casual at first, but last week he gave me a promise ring. He said that in about a year or so, when he got his shit together, we'd get married. I'm not sure what he meant by getting his shit together, because I don't really see much wrong with his lifestyle as of right now, but I digress. Yesterday was his birthday, and I've been planning his birthday party for a few weeks now. I wanted to do something nice for him and invite the people he cared about. I alone did all the work and got in contact with some of his friends, some of his family members, and some of his friends who he still talks to. However, when the day came, he got a call from his brother who told him he was coming over for his birthday. Let me just say, my boyfriend did not take that news well. He called me over 1,000,000 times, but I was unable to pick up because I was on my way to pick up the cake. When I came back home, he was waiting for me by the door, yelling at me. When I tell you, this man was yelling at the top of his lungs. I could barely make up the words he was saying. He was so angry he grabbed the cake from my hand and smashed it on the floor, completely destroying the cake. Mind you, this cake cost me about $150.
Oh my God.
That might not seem like a lot to some of you, but I don't have money like that, so it was a lot to me. I asked him why the hell he did that, what I did wrong, and he tells me that I had no right to invite his brother and that I was trying to provoke him. He started accusing me of doing this to invoke some feelings from him, or that maybe I was just seeking attention. I'm still not really sure what about what I was doing got that type of reaction from him. At some point, I couldn't stop crying. My makeup that I spent the last hour on was completely ruined, and I just blurted out, "I'm breaking up with you." I was so angry, I left without saying a word. I hadn't gotten back since yesterday. Summary: am I the asshole for breaking up with my boyfriend on his birthday after he screamed at me and smashed the cake I bought because I invited his brother, whom he still talks to the party I planned entirely on my own? I put in time, money, and effort, but he accused me of trying to provoke him and calling me attention seeking. I broke down crying, left. Now I'm second guessing myself.
She's not the asshole.
Yeah, there's a few comments on here saying not the asshole. Smashing his cake like a 4-year-old. I'd say he pretty much broke up with you.
Yeah, that's insane. 4 months. It didn't seem like, based on the information, that they had any previous fights. So for it to be you invited my brother, I'm gonna throw a nuclear toddler tantrum.
Talks to.
Yeah, he talks to the brother.
What's the problem?
Oh my God.
Also, $150 for a cake. You know those cakes I send you that are like in hearts and they are all cute? Yeah. Those are like 100. Those are cute cakes. They're from like professional bakers and stuff, and that would be a really cute gesture. And he just
a really expensive one.
Really, it's okay. You're almost 30 and you can't communicate because you're yelling. Smash the cake that she got you for why? That's crazy behavior. She shouldn't second guess herself. Did herself a favor, and now she can find someone who acts her age and appreciates her efforts. Yeah, that's a lot of effort too.
That's a lot of effort
to plan the party and reach out to his friends and family and spend
it must have been going really well beforehand, because
to know
she knew all that, she did all that, and it had only been 4 months.
Yeah.
She's setting the bar for herself high very early.
Yeah.
Unfortunately, not high enough with the dudes. Damn. That's bad. That sucks. Oh God.
What's with the bread comment?
Oh, they just say bread.
Oh. Okay.
Chat's a little weird. They're a little autistic. They say bread. Vent is one of them. KB also says it. Kaysen sometimes says it. So there's a couple of breads in here. It was just, I don't know where it originated from. Yeah, see, bread. Bread. Yeah, so she's not the asshole whatsoever. That dude, again, a lot of these, all the other people are assholes. Oh, Ava's in on it now. The bread. Oh, you want to give one more?
Yeah.
Dang, wait. She had that happen recently, because that was posted an hour ago. So that had to have been like maybe a couple weeks ago. Wow.
R.I.P. girl. I hope you're okay and you never speak to him ever again.
Never. There was no updates or anything? Nothing? I mean, I guess an hour ago. Dang. Oh, you might have to like bookmark that one and like
it's saved.
Okay, just have it like in the background so we can see if there's an update. Oh my God.
Okay, so there's you. I'll let you choose.
Okay. Yeah, read the titles. We'll see.
Am I the jerk for breaking up with my cheating girlfriend?
Okay.
Am I the asshole my girlfriend caught me jerking off?
Interesting.
Am I the asshole for thinking that my wife is leading me on? Those are your choices.
The wife leading me on one. That's concerning. How does okay. Yeah.
Search bread falling.
It's I think it's a video clip. It's like 0.3 seconds or something of literally a piece of bread just falling.
Okay.
Yeah.
Is
No,
chat also autistic?
I told you, chat. You have to talk to like an autistic 12-year-old.
Okay.
That's it. They all got a special interest. They all just start like saying things to say things. And sometimes they say something that you're like, oh my God, what is it? You're a, what's it called? Yeah, what's up, Jimmy? What is it? You're a savant. Like they'll say they have every like 1 in 100 messages is some savant type angle. And
sorry.
Fishing. Yeah, Ava. I like fishing. Yeah, like they all got their interests. They all say things, sometimes random things, and then someone will come in here and drop some savant thing of like, here's how nuclear matter's made in a span. Like you can make it in your backyard.
Can chat tell me about bugs?
Chat. Yeah, you got any bug facts for Jamie? Before we read this last story, any bug facts? Any cool bug stories? Favorite bug? Least favorite bug?
Spiders.
Tastiest bug?
Ew.
If you roll that way. Any bugs? Oh, geez. Watch somebody's going to Google something. KB's going to drop like a paragraph from Wiki.
I want to know bug facts.
I want to know bug facts too.
Did you know that clownfish underwater make little clicky sounds? And they have like coops.
I did not. That's beautiful, KB. Yeah. Yup. That's how you have to talk to chat. It's what keeps it fun. There was
my world.
Yeah. Oh my God. I watched this. I'll have to show you this video. I don't know why this was so interesting to me. This is a little side thing before we read this last story. There's a streamer named Leslie, but her streaming name is Foozly. And she had this brother that either she didn't know about or didn't talk to for like 20 years. And he does content stuff, but like production for studios and things. And I think if we had a place that looked like his house, it would be amazing. I'll have to show you the clip. It's great. It looks sick. They're just walking around doing like a live stream of his place, and he's like a streaming setup. And I think you would really like it. So after this, I'm gonna have to show you like what it looks like. You don't know about bugs, KB? Come on, educate. Okay, last one.
Okay. Mm-hmm.
You can read the title again. And
my leg is going numb. Am I the asshole for thinking that my wife is leading me on? My wife, 30 female, and I, 34 male, are married for 3 years now. From the start, I have been very clear that I wanted a serious relationship and family someday. Suki's crying now.
I hear.
I also made it 100% clear that I want kids and I want to start a family at some point in our marriage. After marriage, I brought it up with my wife after about a year, but she quickly dismissed it, saying that we have much more to live. Reasonable. I didn't give it much thought, thinking she was just adjusting and she needed time. But after 3 years of marriage and a lot of exploring, I brought it up again. A few months ago, she again dismissed it, saying that she has a lot of work. She has lots of work to be having kids. That upset me. So I sat down one day and asked her that if she's clear about having kids or not. I know I was pressuring her at this point, but I needed a yes or no. I can't keep waiting forever. She explained that she was so scared to have kids after seeing her best friend give birth a year before and almost losing everything, her body, her job, and health. I understood. I really did. At the end, it is her body going through all of that. I said I'll give her time to think about it, but if she decides that she's ready, I'll support her through everything. All I expected was a simple nod in return, but my wife blew up at me, calling me insensitive for not caring about her or her body. I don't know what to do at this point, as I tried to calm her down and finally said that we don't have to have kids if you don't want to. She finally calmed down, but was still giving me the cold shoulder for a few days. I thought of adoptions and she suggested it too. She immediately dismissed that too, saying that she won't take care of some random child. I'm genuinely confused right now. I thought she was scared of the pain of pregnancy. What's wrong with adopting a newborn? And I feel like she's leading me on because I have heard her talking multiple times on the phone about having a child to her friend. But when I ask her, she quickly dismisses it. A part of me feels like an asshole for pressuring her, but the other part of me feels like she's leading me on since I was clear even before marriage that I wanted kids someday.
It seems like you didn't get a clear answer before marriage. Like, yeah, because they're married,
Mm-hmm.
and he's still having to ask if
they're going
if they're gonna have kids. You should know that before marriage.
Yeah. Like she agreed to it before, and now that they're
Yeah, if she agreed to it before and now that they're married, like maybe she just doesn't want kids with you. And that could also be a bad thing. Yikes. So which side was this on again? Who was the asshole? She was asking if she was?
He was asking if he's the asshole for thinking that his wife was leading him on.
No, I mean that.
I don't think he's the asshole.
I don't think he's the asshole.
Obviously, like from the start, he said that he wanted a serious relationship and a family someday. And he made it clear that he wanted kids and he wanted to start a family at some point in their marriage. And then after marriage, he brought up having a kid after being married for a year, and she dismissed it, saying they had more time and much more to like do together.
Yeah. Huh. Yeah, I think he's not the asshole, and he did get kind of led on. I guess it depends on the amount of conversation they had about it. Like,
it's a pretty serious conversation you have before you get married, though.
Yeah, but most people. Yeah, but most people don't.
I guess
most people don't, or they don't think about that until they're like they accidentally already have one, or and most people don't consider that question.
Ants can be red, black, and purple.
Interesting, KB. Thank you for the ant fact. Yeah, I don't think he's the asshole, but dude, how long ago was that one posted?
5 months ago.
I hope he figured something out by now. There's no updates or anything. What are people thinking?
One of them is going to end up resenting the other.
It sounds like it's the wife.
Agree 100%. Not with that woman. I would be done with it and move on. I don't think it's clear that the wife never wants kids. It sounds like she's scared. They could do some counseling and see if she's just hiding true feelings or if she really needs help because she doesn't know the answer.
Marriage counseling. They're going to have to.
They're going to have to. The child and will keep making excuses.
Oh, man. Marriage counseling is the only one.
Have kids is a deal breaker. People aren't wrong for wanting them or not. But the wanters need to be with wanters and the don't wanters need to be with don't wanters.
Yeah.
I suggest marriage counseling to try to get on the same page. If that's not something she'll do, then I think you should rethink marriage because it sounds like she's decided she doesn't want kids or wants to wait so long to have kids that it's just not compatible with your desires.
They should have known that way in advance.
Should have.
That would have saved both of them.
Okay, if you don't want kids.
Yeah, but you have to put that up front.
Termite queens are the largest insect queens. Yes, they are. They look really scary. Have you seen that?
Nope. Oh Hold on, I'll look it up. I'll find it for us.
Do it.
I know, but I can show it. Oh my god, these things are disgusting. Hold on, I don't know what it's going to look like when I go to my main screen, but we'll see. Oh, sick. We can look at it together. Disgusting. Disgusting.
Thank you for that really fun fact, Ava.
Yeah, thank you for the fun fact. I want to vomit. Yeah, ew. Oh god, get it off that one screen. She's got it on her laptop too. You're getting double whammied by it. All right, that was the last one. What do you think? Not asshole? Asshole?
I don't think he's the asshole. I don't think he's the asshole for not wanting kids. I
think
do think
they're both kind of the assholes for not communicating it effectively enough.
They just have poor communication in the relationship about this topic.
Yeah.
I don't know. We just know this insight. But from what this seems like there was poor communication about this.
That's insane. Oh, those stories are crazy. Those are crazy. I like this idea. It was nice. We should do this more. You'll have to get more. I'll save some more. Cool. Let's see. Who was it? Ava said we need to react to something.
She's suggesting
it's Leakin by a VTuber named Kenji. We'll check that out. We'll see. We'll watch it together. Hold on.
What?
It's this. It's a song.
Okay.
I don't know what it is. I don't know. We gotta react to it. We're gonna see. I'm gonna do it. If it gets too bad, I'll cut it.
I'm here.
I want to listen to it.
I'm gonna listen to it.
Well, it's gonna be in the earbuds.
It's gonna be in earbuds.
Yeah, it's not gonna play outside.
Oh.
I can only hear sound through this.
Okay.
Okay.
Look at the termite.
Hold on. I gotta do the ending part for the Reddit story.
What about it?
Like for whenever I cut this into a video.
Oh.
Because I'll have this as a video, of course, guys. But all right, Jamie.
Okay.
That was fun. Those were crazy stories. We need to get some more. Thank you for the great idea.
Mm-hmm.
You did a great job reading. You did so good. It's okay. It's okay. You'll get better at it as we do this. So I love you. Thank you for doing this. This was fun. In the video, because I'm streaming this right now, if you want to leave down in the comments, I don't know, maybe some stories that I should look up on Reddit and maybe send to Jamie. I don't know. Well, I'm not getting any of them exposed, so you're getting my raw input immediately. But that was fun.
Birds.
Oh my gosh. Okay, now we're gonna look at this leaking thing. I'm scared. Let's see.
I'm scared.
You're scared.
Yeah, I know my sister. She's gonna say something crazy.
I gotta set this back to face cam and get chats to where I can see them now. Oh, exit full screen.
Kaden said Bob is a mood.
Who?
Right, can I see the cat, please? Kaden said Bob is a mood.
Bob is a mood.
My sister put cat ears on me.
Oh, that's a great picture. That's cute. Okay, let me. TV?
Guess.
YouTube on TV?
Maybe. Ava has a TV in her room.
Okay, so we're gonna get this up. We're gonna find out what is going on. Oh, you guys like my background? It's a frog.
Most would like it.
All right, let's see.
I'm scared.
Earbud. Actually, this one goes in your right ear. This one goes in my left. This will be perfect.
See the what?
Yeah, I am concerned.
Told you.
Yeah, that was concerning. It's only 1 minute and 5 seconds.
Of the word is it's
yeah. There you go.
You banned on TikTok.
No, it won't. There's people that do this. It's fine. Huh? Oh, interesting. Okay, well, we're gonna see. How bad is it? Hold on, I'm probably gonna get. Yeah, it's been too long since I've been on YouTube today. It's gonna have an advertisement. Okay. We'll see how bad it is. Okay, hold on. Sick. Okay. Ready?
I want to know, where did she find this?
Why is everybody in VR chat?
She said it was VR.
Yeah. You like.
I got 2 dicks in my hand.
Whoa. Whoa. Hold on. Captions? Whoa. Oh my god.
That bitch ass red. Don't like pink.
She's not responding now.
Put it on gram. Leaking. He got my asshole leaking.
Okay, that's enough. Jesus Christ. God.
I told you.
Jesus. All right. What's the comments in this one? It's in my ribs. Huh? Oh my god, they have merch. Oh, this actually kind of looks cool. Yeah, was this some like it's definitely some VTuber dude.
Just send me videos.
Jesus.
Technical difficulties.
Oh no.
Oh, I think that was in the beginning.
Oh yeah, it's on the phone. All right.
Walk
That God.
those.
We're out of here. I'm oh, Jesus. Yeah, he is. Yeah, I've probably run into him a few times when I'm on it. The VR chat dude. Good God. All right. Thanks for hanging out, guys. Hopefully they all enjoyed that. We'll get some more together. See you, KB. See you, Vent. Thanks for the horrendous recommendation, Ava. Thanks. Appreciate it. Great time.
No. Like 1 million subs.
What?
Reading Ava's.
Like 1 million subs, I think. Damn, on YouTube. Damn. Bye. Bye. See you guys later. Oh, that was good. That was good.